Hi, welcome to Miss Luca's video tutorial on how to do the cells notebook foldables. You're going to need these 3 sheets of paper, some scissors, some colored pencils, something to write with, tape, and then your notebook. Okay? So in your notebook we're going to be working on pages 23 and 24. So make sure your pages are numbered. Here we go, 23 and 24. We're going to be doing both sides of the notebook. But the first thing you're going to need to do is to cut out these pieces. So we have our animal cell, our plant cell, the writing, our little flaps that we're going to be doing, and then also the titles. We have animal cell and plant cell. Okay? So we're going to be taking these and taping them into our notebooks. And the first thing we're going to do is tape down the cells and then the flaps around them, so we make sure we have enough room for everything. Okay? So we're going to tape our plant cell over on page 24. And then we're going to put our animal cell on page 23. You're going to take the reading, and you're going to tape that at the bottom of page 24. And then you need to take your labels here. You have animal cell, plant cell. We're going to put plant cell on the side right here. And then animal cell, we're going to put over on page 23, down here at the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to tape our flaps down. It's important with these that you only tape this top part right here, okay? Because we're going to need to lift them up and write underneath them. So we're going to put ribosomes over here. I'm going to put our chloroplast over here. Cell wall right here. And our Golgi body here. Okay, so we have 4 on this page. Now on page 23, we're going to tape the rest. Stick cell membrane. Mitochondria, cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum, and lastly, the nucleus. Okay, so this is what your notebook should look like at this point. We're then going to take a pen and we're going to title page 24. We're going to write eukaryote organelles. When we talk about those, we mean animal, plant, fungi, and protist. So these are all structures that are in these 4 kingdoms. Now before we get started, we also need to recognize that some of these organelles belong in the prokaryote group as well. So you're going to put a star on ribosomes, and you're going to write also in prokaryote. We're going to do the same with the cell wall, also in the prokaryote. And there's 2 more that they share. Cell membrane is also in a prokaryote, and cytoplasm is also in the prokaryote. Okay? The rest of these are eukaryote only. Those 4 things are also present in bacteria, which are prokaryotes. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to color and label. So you're going to get your colored pencils. We're going to do the cell membrane first. I'm going to do it red. So I'm going to take my red colored pencil and I'm just going to kind of, on this one, since the cell membrane is just the outside, you're going to color around the outside. All right? And now we need to locate our cell membrane in this cell and in this cell, which is right here. So I'm just going to kind of color this around red, so I know that this is the cell membrane. Okay. Now on the plant cell, the cell membrane is this inner one, okay, because it has a cell wall on the outside, and the membrane is inside the cell wall. So I'm just going to kind of make this red so we know where it is. Okay. Then you also need to label. So we're going to draw an arrow from our cell membrane, is right here, and this one. And then we don't have a box on this side, so you're going to have to draw a little arrow and then label this cell membrane. But you need to label it on both. Cell membrane, or draw an arrow, cell membrane over here, draw an arrow. Alright, so then you should also have this reading sheet, and now you're going to read. It's helpful if you have a highlighter, so you can highlight. We're going to read through, and then you'll see here that each thing is underlined. Okay, you're going to need to read. You're going to highlight the important information. So, cell membrane encloses a cell and acts like a screen to allow some materials to pass through but not others. But you still have to keep reading because it keeps going. Think of a screen in a window. It allows fresh air in, keeps bugs out. Cell membranes allow nutrients and water in while keeping harmful molecules out. Okay? So that's our important information for cell membrane. So after you figure out what the important information is, you're going to take your sheet, lift up cell membrane, and you're going to write. So cell membrane is like a screen. Let's good stuff in, keeps bad out. Okay, something just short, little summary of what you read, what it does. Okay, its job. You're going to do that for each and every one. All right, so then when you're done, you're going to come down here and you're going to write about what you read. All right, so 2 ways plants and animal cells are similar. Are, and then you need to finish that sentence. And then 2 ways plant and animal cells are different are, and then you're going to finish that sentence. Okay? So by the end, everything should be colored. Everything should be labeled. Everything should have a description underneath, and you're going to fill this in. So at the end, your notebook should look very similar to this. I've colored in everything. I have labels over here. I have arrows over here. Titles, you're going to fill in right here. And then underneath here, you should have descriptions from your reading. Okay? Now the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take your reading sheet, trim it out, fold it, and then title it Animal and Plant Cells, Organelle Readings Part 1 and 2. And then you're going to put some tape right here on the side. See how I have this tape right here? I folded it in half, put the tape, and I'm going to tape it right here to the edge on page 23. So this way, when I go to look back at it, I can lift it up, look at my thing, and or I can open it and read it. Okay? Thanks for watching.